Hot SEO topics, hot takes, right now from Edge Studios.
Over at Search Engine Journal, John Mueller from Google is asked about links and EAT. And it was asked just recently about the value of the inbound links for establishing a website's expertise, authoritativeness, and trust. EAT has been encouraged by Googlers as something web publishers should cultivate. Right. So John, actually, at the end of this particular thread of information, he did say something a bit more abstract. We don't have any explicit information in regards to what you need to do there, as they were talking about external links and how much value EAT ties into links, but it's all around the same thing, right? It's about another factor. It's not just the quantity or the quality anymore. It's about that next factor of the authority that is engendered in a single link. What do you think about that article that was written up on Search Engine Journal?
Yeah, I didn't fully understand the point of the article because Google has very clear, if you remember, I think we might have talked about this last time we talked, there was a white paper that Google put out about a guide on how they fight disinformation, how they fight fake news. And there's a line in that guide that talks about EAT, mentions that it's expertise, authoritativeness, trustworthiness. And then it has different bullet points under there that explain components of EAT. And the very first thing, I don't have the exact words in front of me, although I tweet. Oh, there we go.
I got it right here. You literally tweeted it about 60 minutes ago.
Yeah, and I forgot what it said.
It says Google algorithms identify signals about pages that correlate with trustworthiness and authoritativeness. The best known of these signals is PageRank, which uses links on the web to understand authoritativeness. That's from that white paper itself, right?
Exactly. So here's Google themselves saying that a big component of authoritativeness and trustworthiness is PageRank, which we know is primarily all about links. And authoritativeness, I think, was no surprise to anyone because that's what PageRank has always been. You know, if CNN.com writes a story about SEO and links to me, that's a really good link that I would like to get, you know, provided it was a followed link. Or even if it isn't, you know, that speaks to entities, and it can still speak to my EAT. Right. PageRank is correlated to authoritativeness. I think what a lot of people don't understand is this idea of trustworthiness. And I think a lot of that has to do with the quality of your link profile.
Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more of our content, or especially more of this week's featured guest, including a full-length interview, head on over to YouTube and search for Edge of the Web. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you want to see digital marketing news as it happens.